Hello, everybody. Pale Prince is back. It's been a long time. I had some issues with my computer, and as you can tell, we're not playing Dragon's Dogma at the moment. I'm still trying to adjust a few settings on that, see if I can get it to work a little bit better with OBS. But essentially, what I did is I had to do a complete, total reset of my computer. I deleted everything. Cool part about Steam, don't have to worry about my save being lost from Dragon's Dogma. Well, that's all good. I checked it out and made sure it was fine. But today I decided we're gonna do a bit more of this is gonna be like a recording part, or like not so much recording, recorded series compared to I'm planning on making Dragon Dogma a live stream version, just doing strictly pretty much live stream only for Dragon's Dogma. It works out a lot better, I think, for me, just because there's so much in between areas and there's a lot that you don't get to see, type of thing, if you don't do it as a live stream. And it's a lot of editing. It's not worth it for me at the moment. But today we are playing, obviously, as you can see, some good old Minecraft. Nobody hates Minecraft. But what this is SkyFactory. Yeah, by Bacon Donut is his name. He's the creator of this mod pack. But it's essentially a Minecraft mod pack where you start off with one tree, one block of dirt. Got an inventory here, and a torch. And you have to go through and make yourself a base and everything off of this one tree and torches. This one tree, one block of dirt, and some torches. So the best way to start off doing all of this, make yourself a crafting table, make yourself 4 sticks, go ahead and put down the crafting table right there, and you get to make an item called a crook. And what this will help you do is, let's go ahead and get rid of this crafting table, this will help me collect the leaves, not leaves, to collect saplings off of the leaves, because if you do not get a sapling, you essentially have to restart. I think there might be a way around it, maybe, but let's go ahead and turn on this for the moment. World here. Oh, some RuneScape stuff there. But what was I talking about? Oh, what I'm doing right now is I'm turning on the magnet mode here. This just makes it significantly more easy during the beginning part of this, because obviously, as you see, there's one block in a tree. That's all I get. So I really have to make sure I get this sapling. So I'm just making sure I can turn on magnet mode here. I have a sapling. There we go. Done. But I'm just making sure that during the first part of this, I don't miss out on anything. Actually, can I do this? I should be able to do this if I have it set up right. Let's go make sure I can change the controls on it, because I don't like having Vein Miner on Grave. I like it having on left control. But Vein Miner is a fantastic other mod that they added into this that lets you mine an entire vein of sections of a certain thing. So to show you more of what it does is I'll activate Vein Miner here, and I'll use the crook on the leaves. It goes ahead and mines all of the leaves in a certain area and stuff like that. It has limits, but I should be able to actually do it with an oak wood too here. Just go all the way down. There we go. All right, so we have to plant this sapling. Now there's a couple different ways people like to do this. Let's go ahead and put down our crafting table. But there's a couple of different ways that people like to do this. And that is the difference between making half slabs. Half slabs, if you do it on just the bottom of it, mobs can't spawn, which is obviously really good for early expansion. But I don't like it. It just looks horrible whenever you make a base underneath, because you mess up and you get one on top, one on bottom, and you have to delete the whole thing. I think it's just a big pain in the butt. So what I usually end up doing is I just make it normal blocks. It takes a little bit longer. Mobs can spawn on it. but I don't expand super far to begin with, so it's not that big of a deal. But as soon as we get all this expanded, I'll show you the other cool part about this. Other cool part about this mod pack is there's a mod called Twerk for Trees. I think it's actually a tree growing simulator is the official name for it. But essentially, if you hold shift or run or sprint, it'll grow trees a lot faster, which is a necessity for this type of mod pack because you're so dependent on trees in the beginning. It is insane. So we'll grow a couple more here. We'll need to make another. Ooh, is that a big one? No, it's just a little bit bigger. Go ahead and make another crook because we're about to run out. Our other one. Make two. Oh, nope. There we go. Gotta put y'all there. Use you up. That'll work there. And this should work here, like so. Yep, I set it up correctly. Awesome, awesome. Now, I did change a couple settings. A couple others we'll get into later, but one of the ones I did change is Vein Miner can activate with just an open fist, like I have here, compared to having to use a tool, like the axe or whatever. So that's quite nice. And then I altered the amount of times you have to shift in order to make a new tree. Because as you can see, I'm getting new trees pretty quickly. Like the little green bone meal particles come up decently often. Ooh, we got a silkworm. That's important for making string, which is important for making everything else. So we'll definitely have to hold on to this guy. But what I'm going to do is, let's see, I need to make all of these into planks here. And then I need to make what's called a barrel. So it's half slabs in the middle bottom, and then just regular planks, and you get an oak barrel. So you have to make a couple of those. I like to make, what is it, 5? Yeah, I think 5, because you need, yeah, 5 usually works out pretty good for me. We'll use some of this extra leftover planks to expand our base a bit, which I need to go on this side. There we go. So expand it out a bit, and we'll go ahead and start placing these oak barrels like so. But what the oak barrels let us do is, yeah, I got enough. So let's go ahead and make a chest just to be safe and make sure I don't mess up nothing. Because like I said, if you miss having a sapling, you are down and out. I was about to say, I'm thinking about it from when I talked about it last, thinking about it, there's no way to recover. You have nothing to be able to make a sapling. You've got one piece of, in the beginning at least, you have one piece of dirt, and you can get a sapling out of that, but I don't have the stuff to be able to do it right now because I don't have enough trees to make enough string to make the other thing I need. But what I can do, which is part of what these X Nihilo is so awesome, but what these barrels are for is you can fill it up. I think it's 8 oak saplings, yeah, 13 to 5 is 8, and it'll compost down into dirt, which is awesome because that means you can grow more trees. So what I'm going to do for a little while, I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording type of thing, block it off, is I am going to spam cut the crap out of some trees until I got a decent amount of dirt, decent amount of wood, to show y'all kind of what's going on, and who wants to watch me twerk for trees for like 30 minutes. Obviously it's not going to take 30 minutes, but I don't want to do it for 30 minutes. That's so boring. Who wants to do that? So we are going to do this for a little while. I make sure to have my one extra spare sapling in there just in case, which is always a good idea. And so I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Yeah, see here? We're in the dirt. So I'll see y'all in a few minutes whenever I got some more done here. Did a couple trees, got some more dirt going, got plenty of wood for the moment. So So what I'm going to do for now, or not for now, but next, collect that. Collect my crafting table, because we're going to be moving our tree section. Just put all that back up in here. Get some of this down so y'all can actually see what's going on. Oop. There we go, it's a little bit better. Actually, you know what I should do? That's why. I hate when the brightness is all the way down to moody. Like, why is it auto moody? It should be at least auto 50%. Like, come on. Like, if you want it to be really bright, you can put it up really bright. If you want it to be moody, you can put it to moody. But like 50% should be good for everybody, don't you think? I think it should be a thing. But not about me. We're going to create another plank here to put in the spot. So this is going to be the middle section of our little base, I guess I'll call it. So what I'm going to do for now, or now next, is upgrade the size of our base a wee bit. Oop. Get rid of you. Because bigger is always better. Plus, I mean, I live in Texas, so can't beat that. I think that should be about right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And so now I'm going to create like a little, I guess you'd call it farming section. Where I grow some trees. I don't want that one there. Just kind of make a little checkerboardish looking pattern. I don't know exactly what you'd call this. It's not, because it's not exactly checkerboard, but it's close. You know what I mean? It's roughly similar. But what this is going to do for us is we can take all of our dirt, put it in said little checkerboardish looking spots, and that is our new growing section. Get our trees over there. So we're going to take our torch, move it a little bit more towards the middle here, so we get some more even light distribution. And we go ahead and plant our oak saplings. So since I have enough wood and like dirt oak saplings for the moment, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and grab this as well. Yeah, I can go ahead and grab this other silkworm. Is I'm going to essentially torque for some more trees, because I'm going to infect all of these new trees with our silkworms. And what those guys were going to do for us is they infect the leaves and they fill it with essentially silk or string. And that's the biggest way you get string in this game. Let's go ahead and back out of here. There we go. And essentially we just want to grow all of the trees as much as possible. Oop. And if any of y'all wondered how I'm shifting at the same time of doing other things, I'm hitting C. Also, just make sure you don't do it on the ground, because that creates a little crafting thing where you can craft such. But I don't like doing that way. But yeah, so I'm just hitting Shift and C at the exact same time, and that doesn't allow sticky keys to be a thing. I'm sure there's some way of turning sticky keys off, but I haven't figured it out yet. Haven't decided to look it up, so not that big a deal to me. I've found workarounds. All right, got these two guys left, right? Yeah. One, and come on in the middle. I can see you. Just grow already. There we go. So what we do now is we kind of spread out the silkworms. Let them each have their own little growing area. Because the more leaves you can infect, the quicker you infect them, the easier it becomes for later. Put you there, one there, you there. Okay, cool. And now we wait. let's see if I can go through and yeah, let's do this. So this is the achievement book. You can put it on a little stand, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah, you can make a little achievement book stand for it. I'll do it later once I have a more permanent spot set up for it. But this is SkyFactory 2. And the cool part about what we get to do for this is there's challenges. There's a whole set of big giant list of challenges for us to go through and do. And so, the more challenges we complete, the closer towards the end we get. Makes sense, right? So, we're going to go through, and while the silkworms are doing their thing over there, we're going to check off what achievements we've already done. So, use a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. Done. Plenty of silkworms already on the trees. We've got plenty of saplings in our inventory as we speak. Done. Make dirt by composting saplings in an oak barrel. Done. Plenty of dirt. Got 5 in my inventory. Infest leaves with a silkworm. In process. Use a crook on infested leaves to get string. We're going to do that soon. I'm not going to check it off simply because we haven't done it. Craft a sieve. Those things are infinitely important to this game. And there's a couple other things we have to do here. So let's make sure our oak barrels are empty. They are indeed. We're in a plains biome. You'll see it'll be up over here. Plains biome. So that means it will rain here. We don't have to worry about getting any cactus. So eventually it'll rain and fill up our barrels. So you just have to at least make sure to keep 3 open. No matter what we do, we have to keep 3 open because we need 3 of them to fill with water. One of them is going to be to make clay, which I'll show you how to do it when we get to it. The other 2 are going to become our infinite water source. We take the clay, makes a clay bucket. 1, 2 sources of water, makes infinite source. So, that is that. Let's see if we can do anything else while we wait. I think we can. Let's go ahead and place down an extra dirt over here so we can get a couple more trees as we get started on our infesting over here, which I might just cut out. I probably will. Oh, goodness. Collect that. Collect our wood. Ta-da. Eventually, I'm going to make this base super symmetrical. It's a pet peeve of mine, slightly OCD-ish type of thing, but it's kind of how it normally goes for me. I really like to be symmetrical. Even back in the day, I was playing old school Minecraft with some Legos, good old Legos, making my little house or my little car or whatever. Always had to be the exact same colors, symmetrical. Everything had to be on the same side. I couldn't have a red block here and then a yellow block on this side. It would throw me off. I couldn't deal with it. I could deal with it, but like if the option was there for me to not have to deal with it, I'd definitely take that option first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut off the recording, wait for all these leaves to infest themselves with string, and I'll be right back. All done with infesting these leaves, so I'm going to break out a new crook for us here, and look at all that string. We've got a couple big trees in there too, that's nice. Let's get up under there. Plenty of string for everybody. And I think that should be about it. Yep, there we go. So we got a stack and a fourth of some string, plenty of silkworms to do it again if we need to. But what I'm going to do now to get rid of all these extra wood things is I'm going to show y'all a kind of neat trick that I made it myself, more or less. Is you have to connect all of these to each other. They don't have to be each connected to every other one, just as long as they're all connected to one's connected to another. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. But what that allows me to do is vein mine. Oh, I see I missed some. Vein mine the entire thing all at once. It's because I missed one. They weren't connected to this guy. And there we go. So that is plenty of wood for us there. So, cool part about something we can do next is we can start on our sieve, what you need is you need 2 things of silk mesh, which is 9 string in the crafting table. So we'll grab 2 of those out real quick like. I'll need some sticks, so we'll grab those. And then for the rest of the sieve, you get 2 sticks on the bottom corners, 2 silk mesh in the top and upper middle, and there it is, planks. Planks for the other parts there. And you get oak sieve. Sieve? It's probably sieve. And I put that normally right about here, because if you can't put it on top of the crafting table, otherwise that's where I'd be putting it. Because like it doesn't have the bounding box is the entire thing. You can't go underneath it. This is still the entire bounding box. But what that lets me do, make sure I got enough dirt over there, plenty of saplings. Okay, cool. Gotta make sure you don't run out of stuff. But you can sieve dirt. And what sieving dirt will do is we'll go ahead and put all this guys up here so you can see what I'm going to get. But get some pebbles, or little, I believe, yeah, it's little stones. And let's go ahead and sieve all of these real quick. Got some extra things, that's always nice. Alright, so we got 18 stone. And we got some potato seeds, this is obviously how you get some seeds. We got some grass seeds. That's pretty important. It'll be pretty cool for later. But what you can do with these stones from X and Hill, is put them in a 4x4. You get yourself some cobblestone. Cobblestone is used to make essentially the rest of everything. You take the cobblestone and you alter it in certain ways with the hammer. You hammer it down, and you can hammer it into gravel. Then the gravel down into sand, and the sand down into dust. And you can sieve those in this, and it gets you different things. Like each one has specific components that are only available within the certain block. Gravel is the only one that gives diamonds, emeralds. Dust, I think it's dust. It's the only one that gives redstone. Redstone's always important. So what we will do is I'll actually go ahead and show you how some of that works. We got 2 sticks, which is perfect. I want to make a wood one for now, just because it's not worth making a big, or not so much a big, but a cobble one, or stone one. But we will take this, put them all down, wooden hammer them, and we get gravel. I'm going to keep the 4 gravel, and I just need 1 dust. Or so I guess 3 gravel, and see it hammers down into sand. Take the sand, hammer that down, hammers it down into dust. So what we really need now is essentially we have to wait for it to rain, unless we want to sieve sand for cactus seeds, and then grow a cactus, and then use the cactus to get a bucket of water. Pain in the butt, if I do say so. But we have to wait till it rains, fill up one of these, then you put the sand, or the dust, my bad. You put the dust into the oak barrel, it becomes clay. You take the clay, and you can make a clay bucket. And there we go. Or it makes an unfired clay bucket, then you fire it, and you can put water, lava, anything into it you want. But I know for sure, at least for the lava, once you put lava in it, once you place the lava, the bucket disappears. It'll hold it forever, but as soon as you place the lava down, the bucket's gone. So you definitely don't want to do that if you can help it. Or at least make that last whenever you're setting up your cobble generator. Don't use the lava first, put the water down first. But I think that might just wrap us up for the first episode of SkyFactory here. The rest of my time's going to be spent grinding out a little bit. I'm going to extend the base, make it a little bit more even. Might take it down to only 2 layers of this, because once you start getting some going with your oak saplings here, and you start twerking for trees, as they say, it doesn't take really that long to get enough saplings to start making some stuff. So we'll go ahead and fill those guys up. Yeah, but I think that's going to end our episode off. I'm just going to grind the crap out of some trees, get some more dirt. I'll sieve all of it, but I won't. I'll call it use anything or combine anything until I join y'all back for next time. So, yeah, there we go. That's about it for today. I'll see y'all next time.